Slimy guy.
Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? Welcome in, welcome. Levi, hello. Polar's here as well. Cherry, I see. Chloe's here as well at the start of the stream. I know, Chloe, it's crazy. Ekath is here. And Ekath, thank you so much for the resub for 11 months. Holy. And then Happy earlier as well with 17 months of the tier 1. Oh my God. gonna scroll up, see who else we got. Obviously Happy's here as well. I think I saw Raven's here. Wabbit's here. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you all? How are you all doing? Slump, hello, hello, hello. New year, new me. New year, new gay, right? She probably was just chatting. Oh my god, Bagger's coming with a reason for 12 months. Oh my god, happy new year to you, Bagger. Happy new year to everybody. How are you doing? Oh my god, is that a hype train? A hype train just started at the start of the year? Good lord, you lot. You like insane. Oh, we got a 10 stream streak. You got a gay streak. Missed you. I missed you too, Raven. How have you been? Rob is here as well. Oh my god, it's been a while since I've seen your name. First stream quite a while. And what do streams do, Rob? It's officially the first stream of 2026. And I am very, very excited. We are going to be playing some Minecraft as per usual. However, a little bit later, because to begin with, we are actually going to be looking back at 2025 and all of the incredible funny moments that we've had. I have put together a little Twitch recap video from just a bunch of clips. It's about 4 minutes long. It's not the longest one I've done, just because I literally did it right before stream. So let's see how it goes. It is up on YouTube on my second channel at the moment. What we'll do is that we'll probably do a run through of it, and then we can sit and then go back over it and then pause and then give context, because I think it's more funny when things are out of context. Koto, welcome in. How are you doing? It was my birthday 5 days ago. Well, happy birthday for 5 days ago, Chloe. It's actually my birthday in 5 days. That's crazy. Right in the middle, smack back in the middle. But another thing that we're going to do, I did not do this last year on stream, but at the start of 2025, I actually did a bingo card of just kind of things that I would love to see happen in 2025. So we're going to go over that and see what we have done and can we actually get a bingo, which is going to be really fun. And then we're also together, you and me, chat, we're going to work on a 2026 bingo card, so that then in the start of 27, we can come back to it and we can see what we've done, which I think is a really fun little concept. I actually think I got it from Raven. Raven was the one that did it. And I think Happy as well. I think they both did it. But I sat and created my own. The first one from last year was literally like a website generator or something. This time I've designed a little something. Happy early birthday for 5 days. Thank you. 5 days. Sticky getting older. Yeah, chat. I am getting old. Guess how old I'm going to be in 5 days, chat. Realistic only. Anything crazy, you're getting timed out. 45 slump. What? Good lord. Okay, 30s. Yeah, I could see that. It still hasn't come up yet. Nobody said the actual age yet, so I'm just waiting. So you're all wrong at the moment. 2 of my 10 favorite people on the planet are live right now, so you're struggling. You got them all up on a big monitor, like a CCTV camera. 28, it is gonna be 28. I will be a big old man at 28 years old. Scary stuff, that is. Edging ever closer to 30, which I'm not too scared about, but it's looming. So you're already 28? No, I'm 27 now. On the 7th of January, I will become 28. I would have been on this planet for 28 years. Definitely didn't look into the description. Yeah, sure. He'll be 90 next year. Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm going to jump a little bit and go straight to 90, I think. What was the question again? Everyone just putting numbers. I completely forgot. But yeah, so we've got a lot of fun today. We're going to be doing a little recap stuff. And then we'll be hopping onto home. Because, chat, if you haven't seen, I can now give away a bunch of the spoilers that have been hidden away for a very long time. Didn't even hear the question. How old I was going to be in 5 days, Raven. How old was I going to be in 5 days? And you said at least 1. So that's true. You're right. You were right, Raven. The cat is watching your stream. Hey, Chloe's kitty. Kitty. Wait, do I have anything? Wait, hold on. Is your cat one that likes to chase things on the stream, on screen? For any cats that are watching, oh my god, get the goober. Get the goober, kitties. You can do it. Go on, get it, get the goober. Go on. I know you want it, little kitties. Go, get it. Get the goober. Go on. Smiles, not slime. I'm slime. Welcome in. How are you doing? I hope. How was everybody's New Year's, by the way? Did anybody get up to anything fun? Oh my God, we got the level 1 hype train with a 94% complete. That is insane, chat. Absolutely insane. Simon Stefan, one of them. Just don't know if it was before or after the chain event. There's too many. Everybody's going live. It's the first Friday of the year. Everybody's going live. Wow, with the 5 stream streak. Holy. I need to set up a little like thing for that. So there's like a sound that plays. The cat is avoiding me. She's punishing me for being away for Christmas and New Year's. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be quite popular. It's always quite funny whenever I go home to my mum's. The little cat there, little Willow, will just immediately come running up. She does not get grumpy at me for leaving, and she'll immediately just come and jump. And then she loves to lay like her whole body looking up at me, because she sometimes likes to scratch the top of her nose against the scruff of my chin. So she just sits right down my body. Toronto Smiles and Slime are close, but they're so close. By the way, thank you. I repainted them for New Year's very quickly. They probably could do with another coat. They're already started to chip, but I feel like black nail polish looks better when it's chipped. Would you pick up your cat watching the stream in the Discord? Let me see. Did you? I don't know if you did, Chloe. I can't see it. Don't think it's said yet. Oh, okay. Guys, he's back. Lucas, welcome in. How are you doing? Your parents' dog will immediately go grab all her toys when you visit. I love it when dogs have a favorite toy. I went home over Christmas, chat, and tell me why my dog's toys, two toys, why were they that thing from Poppy's Playtime? You know, the main villain, the blue one. There was a blue and a green one, and that was her dog toys. I was like, why? Who has given my dog? Yeah, Huggy Wuggy, that's it. Who gave my dog Huggy Wuggy toys? What? How does that even? Where does that? My mum has no idea what it is. But she'd already ripped one of the eyes out, so that was kind of funny. Play Poppy Playtime. To be fair, Cherry, I know the first game pretty well because I've seen quite a few playthroughs. However, I've purposely not gone ahead and watched the other games because I feel like that is definitely a game that I would probably play on stream. So I will not say that we'll play Poppy Playtime. I don't know what the word is. First chapter is short. Yeah, that one's literally like what, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe half an hour. Probably like 3 hours for me if I'm going to play it. Let's be honest. We've got long lost relatives. Yeah. Smiles is twice removed actually. We had a fallout. Because they put their M's and the L's in the weird places. Esty, welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome to 2026, everybody. So today we're going to be doing a recap. I put a little video together of Twitch clips, very short one. It's about 4 minutes. So we'll go through that in a bit. We then have some 2025 bingo cards so we can see whether I've achieved any of the goals that I did at the start of 2025, and then we're going to create our new one for 2026 together, and then we're going to be hopping on to home. I will say, because Giddy, wait, I'm going to put it up. Giddy watching stream. It's just going to get meta. Chloe, if you now take a picture of me showing your kitty on stream, and then we'll just keep showing it, and we'll just keep going around. Black Kitty, we've got another void. Cat. Biggie Chiefs, thank you so much for the resub for 3 months. Everyone. Oh my God. Welcome in. Happy New Year. Good, very good. Did you see your setup? I did, Lucas. I did. I do apologize, everybody, that I was not that. Oh, yeah, your brand new one. Oh my God. That looks very nice. Very fancy. You got the wide monitor. Good Lord. Look at this chat. Hold on. I don't know if it's going to show it all. There you go. Bloody hell. Look at that. But look at him. Yeah, I was not the most active on Discord over the holiday period. I will apologize for that. However, I just took a big step back from it because I gotta apologize for canceling the last stream before Christmas. I was just not in the right headspace for it, and I didn't want to give you guys just a kind of mediocre stream. So I did take that off, but I feel a lot better now. I've had a lot of time to just chill, relax, rejuvenate, and we are back. Should we, chat? Do you want to do VIP gay test? Do you wanna guess what my gay test percentage will be? If you get the exact number, you can get VIP for the stream. Who could be the first VIP of 2026? Put your guesses. If you are a mod or already a VIP and you get the number, you can give it away to somebody in chat if you want. You don't have to. You can keep it. Okay, we've got a 15, a 28, a 67. Okay, Trey. 53, a 74, a 48, a 54, a 69, a 98. Rob is got some belief in me. Maybe 63. I don't think anybody else has done it. I don't think anyone else there. Are we ready? Any more guesses? Any more final guesses of my gay test? And you can get VIP for the day. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. 76. So close. You know what? I'm pretty happy with 76. I'll take 76. Polo guessed 74, which is the closest, but that's still not bang on the number, unfortunately, chat. So no gay VIPs today. I was thinking that originally. Damn it. Ugh, see, if only could flip your numbers. See, you just followed the trend. That's the problem. Chloe's got the 45% gay right now. You typoed. Yeah, exactly. Right, chat, because I was not sure about whether I was going to be doing stream, if I wasn't going to be streaming today or not. I did actually do the Wordle, so I do apologize. But I will show you what I got later. But first, do you guys want to see some of my Christmas presents? And a crochet project that I did. I can update you all of my crochet things that I've been doing. So if you remember back to a year ago, crazy, I'd started a scarf. So I'd done a little bit of my scarf. This is going to be one of the projects that I think I'm just going to chip away at forever. But here it is so far. It's pretty long. It's getting there. I think it's getting there. I think this is going to be a very cool scarf. You know, you can imagine like around the... Okay, it's a bit thick. But I'm going to just kind of... I think it probably needs to be like 4 times as long as this. Maybe 3. But it's looking pretty good. I like it. It's funky. It's a bit wonky, but it's fun. I also learnt, chat, how to do a granny square. My first ever granny square. Look at that. First ever granny square. Look at that. Beautiful. So that's me leveling up. That is me leveling up. So there'll be plenty more granny squares out there. And then, so chat, if you remember last year, I became a gunkle. There was a little baby slime added to the family. And over Christmas, I decided to crochet not Unk status, Gunkle. I decided to crochet him a little cat hat, and I'd never done a cat hat before, so it was my first attempt. And I went out and I brought some super cute, super soft yarn. Bear in mind, he is like 6 months, 8 months, 9 months maybe now. I have got permission from the mother that I can show you this, but obviously I've covered the baby's face with the emoji. But look at the little cat hat. Look, wait, let me make a little baby cat. Look at it. This was right before he was gonna go to sleep. So he's a little bit wobbly all over the place. But he's got the little ears. And I made it a little bit bigger so we could fold it up so we could have it like a little beanie. And I did it they came over on the evening of the 23rd. I then started it on the 24th in the morning, then crocheted a little bit, but I was very hungover on the 24th and I had to go nap for like 4 hours. So I did a little bit, and then on the 25th, it was Christmas, and me and my sister were the ones doing Christmas dinner. So at one point in the day, I literally had the yarn under my arm like this, stood in the kitchen, crocheting, talking to everybody, sorting out timers, putting it down, putting stuff in, taking it out, doing the crochet and everything. And then I eventually got it finished, finally on Boxing Day in the evening, even though we had gone out all of Boxing Day. We went out into town. So I managed to do it in a couple of days, which I'm pretty happy with, and it was very cute, and he was very cute. This confirms Stinky is old. What, because I crochet, or because I have a nephew? Peak grandpa. Okay, it was pretty grandpa. It was kind of cute. It was kind of cute. But yeah, we have a little slime to the family. So I thought I'd do something fun for him as also like a little bit of a challenge, you know? Double old. Whoa. To be fair, it's quite old. They're old activities. You weren't kidding about being a baby slime. Yeah, it's literally little baby. Absolutely tiny. I got to sit and play with him quite a lot, which was very, very cute. And then Christmas gifts, I got quite a few little ones, a lot of little things. But Chad, I asked for some wine glasses because I really wanted some nice wine glasses. Do you guys want to see the size of these wine glasses? They are bloody massive. Massive. What we played today? So we're going to be doing home SMP in a bit, but I've got a 2025 recap video for you to watch with all the funny clips as a compilation. And then we're going to be doing some 2025 kind of bingo card, looking back at what I wanted to do at the start of the year, and then we're going to make another one. But are you ready for this, glass chat? Comparison to my head, like, it's huge. Look, that's me holding it. Look at the size of that. I can get a whole bottle in there. My God. I'm very excited to have some wine out of this. I'm not going to lie. A nice big glass of red wine I think would be beautiful. I did have some Prosecco from it on... you've been seen bigger, not going to lie. Yeah, but just for a wine glass. That's just a big wine glass. Or maybe slime salt. Yeah, actually this whole time slime... Is that coming through on the mic? That's quite fun. I love the reverb. Right, anyway. But yeah, so I got some very nice wine glasses, and then I got a bunch of others. Wait, I got a couple games. I'm sorry, Goober? Is Goober mod okay? Oh, it just didn't clip. Clips no working? Why is clips no working? It worked last year. What happened this year? Maybe I have to like reallow some things or whatever. I got a new puzzle. Look at that puzzle, chat. Look how cool that looks. And Polo, look, there's a pig right in the middle. Look, there, a pig right in the middle. Look at that. It's beautiful. Puzzle ASMR. Should we do puzzle streams? But they're very cool. They got a bear on it. Yeah, there's a bear. Look at that. There's a bear. Red panda. There's a normal panda. There's an owl. Cherry, there's an owl. What else we got? There's two foxes. There's a rat. Cherry! Is there a slime? No. There's not even anything close to a slime. There is a rabbit though. I don't know if Wabbit's listening still. Got a little wabbit. Giraffe, there is a giraffe on there as well. But yeah, it's a very cool 1,000-piece puzzle. I'm very excited to do that. Oh, and then the other thing I actually forgot about. I've been wanting this for so long. I finally got it. Where is it? Is it in my bag? Or is it in the cupboard? Hold on. Ah, here it is. Have you guys heard of the game Canoodle? You heard of the game Canoodle? It's literally just like a tiny little thing. No? So inside you have all of these little like almost like Tetris, right? And the idea is that okay, name a color. The first two colors I'll pick. We've got a red, and then a second one, and then a purple. Right. So what you do is you take your pieces, 2 pieces, put them in, close it, give it a shake, try and get them to land. There we go. Actually, that's not possible. Hold on. like that. And then you have to try and get all the other pieces to fit inside of the thing. And it's quite fun. I've now got to figure out how to, you know, I'm not going to do that now. But it's like a fun little challenge. I've been wanting one for ages. So I got that. And then a bunch of other little things as well. So, yeah, I'm not gonna try and redo that right now. Good Lord. Oh, and then I also got slippers. I got some very, very cute slippers. They're very warm. Chat, I've never had slippers before. I have massive, great big blue Crocs that I wear around the house. And this year I got some slippers. And they're so soft. They're so soft. What do you mean granddad slippers? What constitutes young cool slippers? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. Describe a young cool hip slipper. Different ones, you think? They're great. They're great. Can't believe you're all just suddenly calling me old. Cannot believe it. Right. I will show you my Wordle chat because we'll get on with stuff. Otherwise, we're going to be here forever. Bunny slippers is young. The Uggs. They're not. I don't think they're Uggs. They're like M&S. I did do the Wordle today because I wasn't sure whether I was going to be streaming or not. So this was my Wordle. My Wordle guesses started off with slime, obviously. Then I always go for tough because I'm pretty good. Baron, and then you can see it just went downhill, and I was not happy. Suddenly, we've been calling you old for over a year. That's true. That is true. So yeah, I got Wordle in 6. Not too happy with that. Not too happy with that. But we're going to do Craft Connections, which is a new game that we play, which is basically the New York Times Connections game, but with Minecraft. Hostile mobs. Easy. Mobs that spawn during the night. Okay, close enough, close enough. They blocks. Mine fastest with a shovel. There we go. Okay. Going on for 3 years. Whoa. Whoa. Player. Sheep. Fox. And an LA. Can pick up items. Wait, so can a bundle though? I guess, yeah, these are just entities, but I don't know why. One away. Let's go Hopper like I thought. Can pick up dropped items. Okay, and then I don't know what these are. Wool? Can be dyed. Oh, of course. Of course. That makes so much sense. Okay, why am I so low? Hello? Let me up, please. I need uppies. Okay. So smart. You're so smart. Wait, do we get first Goober Pets of the year? Wait, do we get first Goober Pets of the year? Oh my God. Are you ready, chat? Are you ready for Goober Pets? I want to see so many Goober Pets spammed. We do have a 7TV emote now. So if you type something, I can't wait. Hold on. Let me find it. Let me find it. 7TV emote. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it just pet? Or is it? I mean, there's 2. Right. Chat. If you type pet, it should come up. Type pet. Yeah, type pets. There you go. There you go. We've got a 7TV emote. So if you're not subscribed, you can still do it. I'm going to snooze the ads. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready for first Goober Pets of the year? You can say now for the rest of the year that you were here. You were petted Goober first. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Did anyone lose any fingers? Did anyone lose any fingers? Are we good? Are we good? Everybody count. Everybody who can count to 5. Right. Goober, you can sit back there. You have an extra toe. Oh. Did anybody lose a toe? I think Cherry found one. You lost all your fingers? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You can count to 4. You know what? It's close enough. Oh. Ah, right. Chat, are you ready? Do you want to watch the recap video? Do you want to do it? You want to watch it? Are you on it? No, you know what? Actually, chat, I don't think you want to watch it. I don't think you want to watch it. You know what? I don't think you want it. I don't think you want a recap of 2025, do you really? Oh, go on then. Go on then. Go on then. So this is on my second channel, A Puzzle Slime 2, if you want to go watch it another time. What we will do is 4 minutes long. So we're gonna play it without pausing for the first time, and then we will rewatch it, and we can pause if we want. Yeah, are you happy with that? Are you happy with that? I'm gonna hope you can hear. Please. Chat, did you hear that? Was that good volume? Was it too loud? Too soft? Are we good? Are we ready? Everybody got their popcorn? Everybody got their popcorn? Everybody ready? You can hear? Okay, I will say this now as it says at the bottom. Warning, there are adult themes and references throughout. Okay? But these are all Twitch clips. So it's just Twitch related. Please, 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 I beg of you, stop talking about my green juices. Let's just search man in my chest and let's see if any men come up in my chests. I feel like the whole nether is just a bit of an odd place. It's very flesh. Yeah, very flesh intensive.
It's a bit of a sausage fest.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours. You know what? I could probably get the whole Home SMP server in my hole. It's that big. Excuse me.
You just marked down Marjorie.
It's very suspicious.
It's a really good deal now.
I got one of the characters from the Harry Potter PS1 game in my line right now, guys. Look at that. I'm pretty sure that's one of the guys from Hoggledorf.
Please go give her an absolutely incredible, great, big, fat birthday swallow. Swallow? No, follow. I apologize. I've had a great day. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. F you? Oh, chat, I think I pulled something.
Can you not find the slime's hole?
You struggling? I thought it was pretty wide. Squished him too hard, I think, last night, and I think there's a hole inside of it. There's a hole inside of it. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. You can. Goober's got a goob! Goober's got a goob! Yay! Gay people! Gay people! Yay! We love spreading the gays. No!
And here I am, 2 years later, about to die.
Kiss him? I need to be gayer.
Really, please.
Right, okay, hold on. Men. There's two of them! There's two of them! Oh my god! I've not got him! There's three of them! There's four! There's a chicken jockey! The big D. For donkey. He's here. No. Oh! Iconic moment. Iconic moment. Oh my god! Oh, I'm gonna cry! I'm gonna cry! Oh, I'm so... Whoa! No! Do I have an upper lip? Am I going to have to do an upper lip reveal? I don't have much of one. I will say that. At the end of the day, I am still a white person. But there you go. Also, MLM haters here. Homophobia. I always take off my clothes whenever I do recording. Chat, Happy's just going to come over and grab my melons. Ooh, pride flag. Delete the lesbian flag. Hi.
Maybe if you were a little brighter you'd know a puzzle one here.
Please. Ooh, got an apple. You could kill Polar for a pork chop.
You
Oh,
feeling
wait, hold on.
horny? You
Excuse me?
You just pulling on my chain or something?
Whoa! Whoa! Hey, I just saw something dangling in front of me. I just wanted to pull it. Wait, are you four?
Roommates.
I'm
We're
for
five.
you.
Oh my god, we're both
Oh,
together!
you're bunkmates with Roxy.
So that's 2025 wrapped up. I'm sweating, good lord. As you can see, that was very fun to make. Any questions? I'm sure there's not a single question you guys have. I'm pretty sure you guys are all right. What's the second channel called? It's just called A Puzzled Slime 2. What things will you say in 2026? Yeah, this felt very much more of a out of context. I think if you do YouTube 2, yeah, there you go. There's the second channel. 2026. I don't know what. It can't be worse, right? I think it could be. I'm not gonna lie. Knowing my mouth, it could get worse. One more time. Why did you delete the lesbians? I didn't delete the lesbians. I deleted the lesbian flag. Look, it's context, which this does not have. Yeah, you know what, chat? I just really hate the lesbians. That's what it is. Gonna rewatch. We can rewatch it again, chat. Do you want to rewatch it again without pausing? Do you want me to pause it? But a second channel name not being a puzzled uwu is a crime, sir? No. Oh, right. We'll do one more watch. And I'm not going to pause it because I think without context is better. Okay? So, here's the 2020, bring on 2026. Right, there might also ads might appear in this one. I've snoozed them twice now. So, I'm sorry if ads do appear. But here we go. One more time. Let's go. Please. I beg of you. Stop talking about my green juices. Why were you talking about my green juices, chat? What is wrong with you all? Let's just search man in my chest and let's see if any men come up in my chests. I feel like the whole nether is just a bit of an odd place. It's very... Okay, you know what? I'm pausing because you know what's so funny about this clip is just Happy giggling in the background. It's so funny to me. Let's just search man in my chest and let's see if any men come up in my chests. I feel like the whole nether is just a bit of an odd place. It's very flesh. Yeah, very flesh intensive.
It's a bit of a sausage fest.
Ooh. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. You know what? I could probably get the whole Home SMP server in my hole. It's that big. Excuse me.
You just marked down margarine. It's a really good deal now.
So just for context, this stream right here, okay, just a little bit of context. Some of these clips are from my sad birthday stream, okay? So I am not sober one bit, hence a lot of the stupidity, okay? This whole supermarket together, I was a different person. I was a different slime.
I got one of the characters from the Harry Potter PS1 game in my line right now.
And comes back like and goes like this.
First sprinkler of the year. First sprinkler of the year. I'm going to mute that though. Because we're about to go into ads, so get much in as possible.
Look at that. I'm pretty sure that's one of the guys from Hageldorf.
Oh, you know what? It's fine. Please go give her an absolutely incredible, great, big, fat birthday swallow. Swallow? No, follow. This was a birthday stream. I've had a great day. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. F you? Oh, chat, I think I pulled something.
Can you not find the slime's hole?
You struggling? I thought it was pretty wide. Squished him too hard, I think, last night, and I think there's a hole inside of it. there's a hole inside of it. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. So this is all pretty much like chronological. It's pretty much goes from the start of the year to the end. I didn't move stuff around that much. So you can see when Pride Month happens, right? You can see when it happens. Yay, gay people, yay! we love spreading the gays. No.
And here I am, 2 years later, about to die.
Kiss him. I need to be gayer.
Really, please.
Right, okay, hold on. Men. There's two of them! Oh my god! I've not got him! There's 3 of them! There's 4 of them! Chicken jockey! The big D. For donkey. Can you see it? No. Oh my god! I'm gonna cry! Oh my god. Oh, I'm so... Whoa! No! Do I have an upper lip? Am I going to have to do an upper lip reveal? I don't have much of one. I will say that. At the end of the day, I am still a white person. But there you go. Also, MLM haters here. Homophobia. I always take off my clothes whenever I do recording. Haters here. Homophobia. I always take off my clothes whenever I do recording. Chat, Happy's just gonna come over and grab my melons. Ooh, pride flag. Delete the lesbian flag. Hi.
Maybe if you were a little brighter you'd know a puzzle one here.
You can tell this is all around Halloween just by all of the screaming, all the horror games. Ooh, got an apple. You could kill Polar for a pork chop.
You feeling horny? You
excuse me?
You just pulling on my chain or something?
Whoa! Hey, I just saw something dangling. So, chat, if you were there, speaking of, see you later, enjoy your luck, Kota. If you were there for this stream, this was the beginning of the chain pulling for the rest of that stream. And apparently now, Topsy and Chin are in talks of writing a fic all about the conductor and the art critic. Making it as PG as possible, apparently. I don't know if it's gonna work out. Who knows? Who knows where that's gonna go? And I kind of... Can we read it? It's not been written yet. That if you want that fic, if you want that fanfic of me and Kota as the conductor and the art critic on the train, you will have to you'll have to pester Chin and Topsy for that. But I think it would be hilarious if it does eventually come out. Some fan art would actually be hilarious, well, to a degree. As PG as possible. Look, that's Topsy said that she's gonna make it as stream appropriate as possible as she can. Okay, so. Are these just Twitch clips? Yes, it is, SD. I had to do this literally. I had about an hour to throw this together today. So it's it is what it is. This is I just decided to do Twitch clips, and I unfortunately didn't get all like YouTube highlights. There is a little video or a little image on in the Discord. If you go to the announcements channel, there's a 2025 recap of thumbnails on YouTube thumbnails that I did. But yeah, I didn't have too much time. I mean, Slime is meant to be a PG streamer, but these clips say, hey, look, these are out of context clips are never PG, okay? In front of me, I just wanted to pull it. Pork chop.
You feeling horny?
Excuse me?
You just pulling on my chain or something?
Whoa! Hey, I just saw something dangling in front of me. I just wanted to pull it. Wait, are you 4?
Roommate.
I'm for
Oh,
you.
oh my god, we're both
Oh,
together! Oh, Hyken. Oh, Hyken. Oh, and there we go. That is the 2025 recap. That is on my second channel. If you would like to watch it, is on there. I will say, if you aren't following the second channel, I don't post all my VODs, but I do post like important streams. So there's like, if I do a stream event or, you know, something like that, I always export those to the channel. So there's like remembering like the big ones. Did I just hear a cheers? Oh my god, the video is auto-played. That's why. It was the video auto-playing and somebody getting first on that VOD. It was Odin that got first in that VOD. That's funny. YouTube 2, TikTok, and Twitch. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you. Can I steal the idea, Slime? For what? SD. But yeah, I don't think there's anything not to steal. I just literally just threw together some funny clips, sat through integrating with me, huh? But chat, that is not where we're gonna end things off. We still have a little bit more to do to recap. I wanted to wait for the ads to finish, but here we are. So like I said, at the start of 2025, I put together a little bingo card of just things that, like, you know, some of them that I'm like, I would love to do this. Some of them were like big things that I'd be like, oh my god, it'd be incredible if I got this far. You know, some smaller ones and then some bigger milestones. So there's a big mix of everything, which is quite exciting. So we can. I'm an editor for a streamer. I think it's something. Oh yeah. Oh, SD. I think is it Millie? Millie does some out of context clips. If you search up like Home SMP or Raven or myself, you'll be able to find them on YouTube, and there's just ridiculous, silly, out of context clips as a little montage, and it's very, very fun. So yeah, go ahead, do it, run with it. That was amazing. I'm glad there was a pig included. It was you, Polar, you were included. But if we head over to here, and I open up this one, here we go. So let me pull. A bit bigger. So this was my bingo card, chat. Like I said, this was like, some things were realistic, but some things were like bigger things. So we're gonna cross off things that we've done. Do I have like a cross? So we're gonna start from the top. It's got a watermark on it. Oh, it's a premium thing. Ew. I'm currently using Canva, by the way, chat. There we go. This will do. Right. This is the Strangest Things song. Yeah, it's the Strangest Things song. But here we are, chat. So this was my one that we're going to do. We are also going to work together on a 2026 version. Yeah, I think, to be fair, Polar, you could shout Millie out if you want to put the link in. You'll be able to post a link if you want. I'm more than happy for you to give Millie that little YouTube shout out. But going from top left across, new PC. We got a new PC. I am also doing 2 days a week content creation. No, I'm not actually. Wait, no, that's a lie. That's my job content creation. I am not there yet. That would be very fun though. I would love to. Currently, I'm only doing 1 day a week. However, I would love to shrink down my IRL job and do 2 days a week content creation. That would be very fun. However, not right now. IRL friend hangout. I did. I went to Sweden. Well, I did a couple things. I went up to Ravens to do the lava chicken stream. But then I also went to Sweden to hang out with Happy and Raven together. So that was very fun. We can cross that one off. 10k views on a YouTube video. Unfortunately, I have not. And I didn't get around to doing a traders event either. But I will say that I might try and organize some sort of event this year. I think would be quite fun. 2k on YouTube, we did not get. I think we're currently sitting at just over 500, which is very exciting. 3 days a week content creation. That's definitely not it. 2K, we didn't get. What are we on now on 2? What are we on Twitch now? 1.6 something. Some of these I'm going to be rolling over to 2026. Event, yeah, a little Minecraft event. I did a thing called I did see the Stranger Things. So we'll chat about the Stranger Things stuff later when I play Minecraft. But I quite enjoyed it. Minecraft YouTube collab. So this was like, I wanted to like work with a YouTuber. And we did actually manage to do that because our finale for Home SMP, we had Soup for Eloise voiced the Ant Queen, which was absolutely insane. So that was like one of the big Minecraft YouTube collabs that I did. A stream event. I don't think I did a stream event this year. I mean, I guess, does the 24-hour Home SMP event count? I don't know if I will count it because I was kind of organizing it. Yes, there we are. Polo's just put in the chat now a link to Millie's YouTube channel. Millie creates some out of context videos for some of the Home SMP people from streams and from videos and whatever. And some of them are absolutely hilarious and I highly recommend going to look them out. I think count as a stream event. Yeah, actually, yeah, maybe that does. Because that was a lot of work, actually. I think when I wrote it, I meant more like a bit like MCCI, you know, those types of like mini game events. But I would say stream. I would say the Love Chicken thing was a stream event. Also, the Slimathon, even though it was a big event. And the 7 days. Yeah, the Slimathon. I think kind of seeing it as like an external event that I went to. I did do the build events, to be fair. Technically, I was in the Pride build the bakery event, as well as the like largest Minecraft collab thing. I did a stream for both of them. So they're technically both things. Could have got a merch. So merch isn't off the table because technically you guys unlocked merch during the subathon. So you guys will eventually get merch, but it's something that unfortunately I was not able to work on this, like the previous side of Christmas. But I do definitely want to be doing that for 2026. Yeah, so the thing was that if we, during the Slimathon, if you got to Sunday, then all of the perks would be unlocked. And one of the perks was slime merch. I really wanted to try and get some stuff out and done before Christmas, but I just unfortunately didn't have the time to do it. So yeah, meh. Thursday streams. Yes, unfortunately, I won't be able to do the Thursday streams, Cherry. That would be pushing me way too far at the moment. That is the one where I'm gonna have to be like, that one I can't do. But yeah, unfortunately, we didn't get any merch out, but I want to put this again. So like I said, a lot of these I want to bring over to 2026. So yeah, I didn't get a new mic. I didn't get 3K. I didn't get 1K on YouTube. Minecraft event. Wait, so maybe stream event was the lava chicken. Minecraft event was the bakery builds. YouTube is better than Thursday streams. Yeah, that's the reason that I dropped my my 3 stream, was because I wanted to do more YouTube content. So that's what it's kind of ended up being, is that you get more regular YouTube content and then two streams a week. And unfortunately I didn't get a new camera this year either, but we did pretty well there. What, 5 out of them? I think that's pretty good. Unfortunately no bingo. That would have been pretty fun, but like I said, I think we can bring some of this stuff over, because there's definitely a few of these things that I'm going to want to do in 2026. So I did spend a little bit of time putting together a cuter version of a bingo card so that we can then actually look back at this next year, because I wasn't actually planning on showing you guys this. This was meant to be a little bit more of a personal thing, but I thought, you know what, why not? Let's do it. But I did go ahead and design this bingo card right before stream as well. So we have a nice slimy design. Hyken is talking to me in Minecraft. Hold on. Hold on. It's still connected to The Last of Us. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Bear with.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh my god, you're so loud. You're so loud. Oh my god. Okay, you're really loud.
Sorry. I'll whisper.
Wait. Can you talk?
Hello?
Okay,
Hello?
hold up. Keep talking, keep talking.
Hello? Hello? Hello, Hyken? Hi. Hello?
Okay.
Hello? Hi.
I have
My
to
chat
put you
says
to
hi.
minus 90%, just so you know.
Oh my god. I think it's because I turned off that setting that like the thing that Raven told us to do.
Oh yeah, I didn't listen.
Yeah, there's no point listening to Raven.
X1. Boom.
Binky,
you
thank you so
gonna
much for the 1 bit. Wait a minute, you're slime that Hyken's scared. And yes, I am. That is me. That is me. Sorry, I was just talking chat. I am currently AFK. This is my AFK spot. I'm currently AFK. You are on stream though.
Yeah, so are you.
Yeah, I am. I'm currently doing 2025 recap, and then I was gonna come play this afterwards.
Underscore Blinky
You know what,
cheered
that's very
X100.
fun. Do you like my forks?
Don't tell
Binky,
Hyken
thank
I
you so much
gave
for
you
the
rent money.
100 bits. Don't tell Hyken I gave you rent. Okay, I won't. Sorry, say that again.
Do you like my forks? I got forks.
Yeah, right. Are you eating a lot of salad? Is that your New Year resolution?
Yeah. Well, no, one of them allows me to fly because I got Riptide 3, Impaling 4, Unbreaking 3, and Mending, and the other one I'm gonna put Channeling on, and then
Oh, damn. Okay.
I've been getting some achievements today.
Oh, you've been achievement
I got
hunting?
2 birds, 1 arrow.
Oh yeah, kill 2 phantoms with a piercing arrow. Sounding music. Are you just
Yeah.
achievement hunting?
Well, now that I'm like so far in, I'm like, you know what? I could just get every single one of them.
Do it.
Because like I only
Dare
have
ya.
like a couple of them left.
Bet
The
you
most
won't.
difficult one I still have left. The Uneasy Alliance. But I need to hold the dragon egg, and I don't know who has who has the
You
dragon
know what?
egg.
I actually don't know who has the dragon egg. I'm not sure. I wasn't there for the dragon event. I don't think.
No, me neither. I'm
No,
genuinely
so I
not
actually
sure who has it, but I just have to
No.
hold it.
Hmm.
You want to know
You
the
probably
funny
ask on
thing?
the
I've
Discord.
never picked up lava with a bucket, so I'm gonna leave that
Oh
on
my
to the
god,
end.
that is crazy. Okay, right. I'm gonna get back to doing this recap. So I will see you
Enjoy
in a
the
bit.
recap.
Thank you. See you in a bit. Okay, right. Sorry about that. That was a changeover real quick. But here we go, chat. This is the 2026 bingo card. So for those that came in during that little bit, that was normal. We're going to be doing that later. We're going to be hopping on home SMB. But for today, we're doing the 2025 recap. We have watched a video. We had a little video of kind of out of context Twitch clips. We had a look at our 2025 bingo card. We unfortunately did not get bingo. But we're going to bring some of those things over. So what I might do is actually pull this out over here so I can have it on my other monitor to see. So I agree with you there, Lucas. I think we will do merch as number 1. I'm looking back. I think 1K YouTube. If I could get 1K subscribers on YouTube, that would be pretty cool. 2K Twitch. I'm gonna just kind of throw them around and we can always like remove them, you know. 2K Twitch. I feel like these are the more like realistic-y ones that we should stick to. Vermin Cat, welcome in. 44%. That's not gay enough, unfortunately. Slimeathon 3, yes, 100% Cherry. Slime Don 3. That'll fit. Let's do it like that. So we've got Slimeathon 3. What else we got on here? So I would love to do, we still have not broken it, but a 5K views on YouTube. If we could get a video that could hit 5K, that would be absolutely insane. I think the one, our highest one now, actually have a look, hold on. It's gonna look weird for you guys, hold on. I believe it was from the previous year. Yeah, the 4.7K. So I don't think it's unreasonable, but you never know. You never know. So I feel like they're good for like the goals. Or like number, you know, like data. I don't want everything to be data driven of like, I want to reach this number, you know. I want to have a few that are just like quite fun. So we've got the ones of like 2K on Twitch, 1K on YouTube, 5K views on YouTube. Could there be like a crazy, I want to throw in maybe one that's quite like out there. Because you never know, if we kind of smash through some things, it would be kind of insane. I was about to focus on goals you can directly affect. Yeah. Like I love the idea of being like, I can look back and be like, yeah, we absolutely smashed this. This was so good. But I don't want all of them to be that. All of Slime SMP on at once. I don't know how we'd even measure that, unfortunately. So I'm gonna do kind of specs now, like computer spec stuff. These are fairly small ones, but I definitely want to invest in a new camera, as well as a new mic. It was in the previous one, so I wanna also include it in this one because they would be quite cool to have. I want to upgrade that setup a little bit. What flavor merch are we getting? Slime statuette, slime plushie, slime branded frying pan, slime branded frying pan. Wow, slime branded frying pan. So you can beat the homophobes. I don't know if this is going to be possible, but I would love to do this. So I'm also going to bring back the 2 days a week content creation. If I could like cut down my work hours to actually fit into 2 days, that would be incredible. I would love that. So we will see. Imagine being a homophobe. I know, it'd be crazy. Plushies, who knows? Well, like I've said, one reason I wanted to learn to crochet is because maybe there could be something I could do related to that, but we never know. So on this, I think TwitchCon EU. I would like to try and go to TwitchCon EU this year. I think that would be quite fun. However, I don't know whether I will or not. But I think that would be a fun one. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What about I want to put on, well, I want to do friends hangout again, because that's a nice one to like look forward to, even though it's probably a little bit more guaranteed. It would be very cool to meet up with like some home SMP. Oh no, I'm gonna put friend hangout. I was thinking, do I do like IRL home SMP hangout? That would probably only happen at TwitchCon though. But we'll see. Is that Kate Bush? You gotta love the Bush. You gotta love Kate Bush, who is currently in search of the Peter Pan. Where is it in the EU? This year it is in Rotterdam. Make the alien Lego again? No, that's guaranteed to happen, Polar. I think that's definitely gonna happen. I think put on another. Do we call it stream? I'm trying to think. So in the previous on the previous one here, we said stream event. I want to do something like that, but like context wise, 12 YouTube videos posted. That would be quite fun. Or do I do... Yeah, let's do... Is 12 impossible? One a month? I feel like right now that's probably doable, but at a push. Let's do it. Let's do 12 videos. Already taken up 12. Oh well. $10? No, I think 12 is fun. I feel like 12 is like a good push because we did 11 last year. It's kind of something that like gets it going. You know, it keeps me motivated to be like, this would be fun to look back and be like 12. Got a Goober friend? Get Goober a friend or make outfits for Goober. Yeah, so I would actually, what if we did something crochet related, chat? I would love to look back and be like, what about like crochet Goober hat? That could be a fun one. I don't think it's impossible. Like these are the things. They're not like 100%. Oh my god, I want. These are like New Year's resolutions, but like it'd be fun to kind of have these things, some more creative things. One Goober hat for each season. I'm gonna say one hat. If I can learn to do one little hat, which I don't think is impossible to do. Like I could probably really sit down right now and try and do it. But we'll see how we go with that. Trying to think. I want some more creative things. Knit a slime onesie. You've got a year. Oh my god, Ika, that would be insane. That would be insane. Goober cat hat. Oh, I could definitely. I could definitely do Goober a cat hat. That one would actually. Would it even work on a square? I don't know if it would work on a square. You know. But I would love to do something Goober hat related because that is one of my goals. That's the one reason why I wanted to crochet was to learn to make Goober some hats. Slime. Multiply Goober. No, there can only be one Goober. There can only be one Goober. I was thinking this. I have actually recently been thinking about updating some stream graphics. So I'm wondering whether I include that. Stream layout, maybe I'll just call it. Because whether we do it, you know, I don't want these things to be like, we look back at this next year and be like, oh, damn it, we didn't do that. That's a shame. It's like, oh, you know, these are hopes. These are like little motivations to be like, because I'm not going to look at this as well, chat. So the idea is that I'm going to save this. And then like I did with the last one, I didn't open it at all throughout the year to like remind myself. I just put it away. And then it's like, right, let's see what we got, you know? So it's not like I'm not using it as like a way to be like, right, I need to check. It is we're going to do this now. We're going to put it away. We're going to forget about it. And then we will look again in a year, which is also, can you get a copy? I mean, you could screenshot it, Lucas, if you wanted, but I will say this now. Please don't go referencing bingo stuff. Okay. Like I don't want it to be like through the year would be like, oh, you can check this, or if you do this, you can check it off your list. Like it's just something we'll put away. We'll just come back in a year and see what it's like, right? I think that would be quite fun. I think I want to host a Minecraft event. So similar to like Traders SMP type of thing, I want to put on something. I think that would be quite fun to work towards. No, I will say Slime's got talent. No, I have no talents. But I have been thinking about some concepts for some fun Minecraft like events. Can you put an Easter egg on there? What, of something that I think that I haven't told you guys about? Slime's got talent. We could do a talent show on Slime SMP. Get a PO box so we can send you stuff like Cam and Mike. He could. I always feel weird when it's like I would feel so weird if like People bought me things. I know that's like a very common thing, like in streaming, but I don't know. That would be strange because I don't even know what I guess it's like a wish list, right? I could always do like a wish list, but it's scary. It's here in faint text. Oh no. I'm not going to do that, Lucas. Not going to do that. You can make your own. Lucas, you can make your own bingo card. This is also up for everybody. If anybody else wants to make their own little bingo card, if you want, I could also just try and get like a blank version of this, and then post it into the Discord, and you guys can write your own little bingo card, and we could all have a little look back together. That could be quite fun. I mean, like Britain's Got Talent, but slime version. I want to do more. I do want to try more Blender. Like it's not really a spoiler or anything, but because it's, you know, you guys know about it, but like I would love to do a little bit more within some Blender stuff with lore. Animations, yeah. Blender? I don't even know her. I hardly know her. I think that would be quite fun. But the thing is, it's not, I don't necessarily want to limit it to Blender. So like, obviously, hold on. So, you know, obviously in the end of season 3, we did the Blender animation of the Ant Queen. That was something that was like brand new kind of creatively for me. Like, I want to kind of do something. I have an idea. Obviously, you guys know I have an idea. Wait. I know one. Okay, that's one. I would love to do a lore stream. I would love to do a lore stream with you lot. Like my first lore stream, that would be quite fun. But with this, I want to do like, I want it to say like, I don't know, like a fun, like a creative video, you know, of like kind of, or like lore stream. Yeah, I'm going to court. I've been served, chat. I'm always serving. Thank you very much. I want to do like, I don't know how to describe, how to word this. So this is where I might need you. So like, in the sense that the finale it was Blender, it was fun, it was cool. I kind of did something that I'd never done, like kind of push my creativity, you know, kind of do something for the lore, you know, create story. But I don't really know how to put that on a bingo card that isn't too limiting. Like I want to create like a do I just call it cool finale video or something? Cool creative YouTube lore video, maybe? Does that kind of, I don't know if that creative lore, creative, I don't know if that's the best wording. Creative last lore video. Yeah, I don't want to say last, just in case we don't know. I don't know what's going on, just in case. But I want to say like creative, or like, you know what? No, you know what? I'm gonna keep creative YouTube lore video. I quite like that. So on the list we've got all 16 now. More texture packs would be a fun one. So merch, 1K on YouTube. Update stream layout. I might change update stream layout to to a new texture pack, I think. 2 days a week content creation, new mic, TwitchCon EU, 2K on Twitch, host a Minecraft event, 5K views on YouTube, crochet a Goober hat, IRL friend hangout, new camera, lore stream, Slimathon 3, creative YouTube lore video, and then 12 YouTube videos. I'm just going to say keep it quite ambiguous because I don't want to limit myself to say that I want to create more texture packs, but like, because I mean, technically, like, I have created texture packs, you know, like, if you watch my latest video, the hat that I wear, the headgear is like a texture pack, but it would be quite, I want to put that on there because I do quite like that. That's a good one, Cherry. But I think this is good. I quite like this. What do you think, chat? I think I can happily say this and save this, and I'm gonna export it. Well, I'm gonna go back to just chatting. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to download PNG download, and then I'm gonna duplicate it, save it in there, and then I'm gonna export it without any of the text, so you lot can do one if you want. Can I duplicate this? Make a copy. Let's call this template. Open it up. I'm just going to get rid of all the text for you, and then you can pull it into whatever software. You can print it out if you wanted. Download. Where should I put it in the Discord chat? Should I put it in pictures, I guess? Oh, Chloe already did it. Oh my god. I went straight to, you wouldn't download a car. Let me do. Okay, Dad, I can see you. I can see you. HD. If. Thanks, Chloe. You want. There you go. So yeah, that's the, I think it's 1080 by 1080, that one. Right. So I can close all of that down. Pull you back over here. Right. I am going to update the title and everything. And chat, we are going to be hopping onto home SMP now. We're going to play some Minecraft. And we are going... I'll find the right emoji. Hold on. We're going to be digging in the end, which is going to be exciting. Did anybody... Who here has seen the video I mapped out the end dimension? Because I will say, if you have not, you're going to get major spoilers. Not that I literally just said the main spoiler, and it's literally the name of the thumbnail and everything. Right. Okay. Before I go though, chat, we are going to do a quick Goober podcast. While I pop to Lou, because I'm going to run to Lou. Make sure we're ready. Goober. Oh, can have his time. Thank you for the hydrate, Cherry. Goober, come in. Come on. Get your mic. Also, I've got an idea, by the way, for something for Goober's podcast. Another date. But chat, I'll be back in just a second. Today, Goober will be talking about the why. I don't know. Chat, what's he gonna figure out what he's gonna be talking about? Let's find out. Excuse me. A wall when it... No, that's not what happens. Hold on. No. That was your white... No. These were my Christmas presents. Thank you very much. Thank you. No. Right, you know what? Just. It's fine. You know what? I get it. You guys just want to gang up on me. It's okay. I see how it is. Just being bullies, the lot of you. Right. Of course. Let's hop on to home SMP chat. Were you silent or were you silenced? Silencing minorities, Goober. Do you hear that, Goober? You're a minority. Can't steal Goober's wine glass? It's my wine glass. It's not even green. Goober can't even drink wine. Can Goober drink wine? I don't know if Goober can drink wine. Oh, I need to remove the, hold on. Where is it? Game. Filters. Color correction. There we go. Because we were playing Last of Us last time. Is music too loud, chat, by the way? So I will say that I had been pranked a few times, by the way, while I was gone. And I had to do some clearing up. You can see there's something there to do with it. Why the hell did I hear grass break? But I will show you one of them. One of them is a little bit... I got some Secret Santa bits as well. But... yeah, there were some bad things. Why did something break? Very confused. But if we... my whole house was covered in silverfish. Silverfish heads. Can you believe it, chat? Silverfish heads. So I had to get rid of all of them. And... there was, oh hi, there was a bunch of dispensers with silverfish on them. And on top of that, I mean, we did get Secret Santa. Okay, wait, hold on. We did get Secret Santa. We did get a Secret Santa, which actually only had this in. This is my Secret Santa chat. Look at that. Insane. We got some totems, some netherite upgrades, some netherite ingots, some end crystals. We got it all. Stuff for fireworks. And then I did do some flying around. And I was like, that's suspicious. That's suspicious. What's at the end of my bridge? Let's go check this out. I wonder what this could be. What the hell is looking over my base so ominously? And it's a giant slime frog. I don't know who's been genetically modifying and experimenting on these frogs. But look at this. Look at this monstrosity, chat. It's a slime frog, which does mean it's gonna have to stay because I can't injure the slog. Yeah, we can't injure the slog. But I did open this. And it was a lovely little poem called Dear Slime, while I may not be your Secret Santa, I still greatly cherish our chaotic banter. So please enjoy this new friend to keep you company and the enclosed gift waiting your discovery. Happy holidays and may your time be bright. Thank you for a fantastical friendship. Here's to you. Enjoy the sight. So it's a very cute little message. And I did go under. And I found a little chest in here, and this did have 5 netherite ingots and some rockets and everything. So, this. Oh, we got interesting. I am almost certain that this is Chin because Chin runs the fireworks shop. So I have a feeling this is Chin. I think my Secret Santa was Hyken because Hyken went off and got a bunch of thingies. But yeah, we now have a slog. So we unfortunately can't get rid of him. So he's just gonna have to stay. Maybe. Wait. Should we introduce? Oh my god, chat. Should we introduce the slog to this frog? Because he's just kind of on his own. Do you think they would be friends? Do you think this frog would be friends with Slog? I think maybe. Maybe one day we'll bring them together. Long distance lovers. Can you believe it? Anyway. Look at him just looking over my base so ominously. Good lord, look at that tree. Good lord. So, chat, if you could not tell by the title, we are going to be doing a little bit of work. I need to get this beacon. We're going to pop down here. Boop. I'm going to glide on down. Better be MLM. Multi-level marketing? Might be. I don't know. Do frogs have multi-level marketing? But yeah, I want to bring this beacon into the end because I want to get rid of some of the end islands. And today we're going to start work on that. So I'm going to assume that you can insta-mine endstone with a haste 2. But in order to do that, we're going to need the beacon... Wait, how long... No, because we're going to do something special, chat. We're actually going to go all the way down to the void, the base of the void. And I have in this ender chest, the shulker box, we are going to create a floor of black glass. Just so... What efficiency did you pick? Efficiency 5. So that we have essentially like an invisible platform underneath so that if we do fall, we can fall onto the glass and not into the void and lose everything is the plan. So we're going to start that. So I've got some water, I've got some prep. We're going to grab some moss, I think. And then we're going to put the beacon down at the bottom, I think is the way that we're going to do this. But if we do start, mining, remind me to turn on flashback. It'd be so fun if there was just like a pocket beacon. Enjoy your luck. Enjoy your luck. Okay, so we have our beacon. We now need to grab some moss and probably have some... Yeah, I have some iron in there. That's fine. Just so we can bridge all the way down. Ow. Ow. Problem with now wearing my headgear, chat, I don't get the protection. Sleep. Cannot insta-mine endstone even in that. Okay. Well, it will still be faster. Hey, Josie. Faster than doing it manually. Right. So let's put beacon in there. Grab a bunch of... Is that really all the moss we have? Oh god, okay. We're gonna have to buy some moss. Also, I saw this on Etho's video. Have you guys seen this? You can, if you have like a hopper into the back of a thing, and you go, oh, I just want a full stack, I want to restock my rockets, boom. And it just swaps out what you have for a full stack. And then it just fills itself up. Think you're wrong? We'll find out. We'll find out either way, Lucas. We can do it. Think of it as a little science experiment. We'll figure it out together. But we're gonna go buy some moss. Also, I have turned up my render distance for what's it called? What's the thing called? I can't remember. What is it called? Bobby mod. That's it. And so we have a render distance a lot further. Moss. You meowing, Cherry? was it? 1 home coin for 5 stacks. I probably only need 5 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chuck one in there. Put that there. Put that there. Put that back in there. Bundle. Sending signals to Stinky. Whoa. Great. Oh, we got more things popping up over here. Ooh, pretty. I have not claimed a spot on this chat. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do anything. Right, through the portal we go. This is big spoilers. Fly up. Oh yeah, also, chat. I've been updating. I have a plan for something big over here. Our base is going to be over here, though. So we're going to go through our slime satellite. Boop. And go this way. This way. Yeah, there's Apollo Mark 2. I brought him over. Ow. Okay, let's set up. This is going to be slightly dangerous. But who am I to be scared of danger? So what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to get rid of everything. Because is it mine or not? Well, we can figure it out. I think probably. Okay, what I want to do is grab and then we're going to create an infinite water source. Just so we have it in the end. There we go. Put one back in there. Okay, and chat, this is where it's going to get scary, okay? So try and find a good spot for this. I don't want it to go crazy, crazy. I'll go with pickaxe. Actually, let's just go directly under this. Don't know whether to wear my helmet. So it has that core affinity and respiration. But I don't want to lose. I mean, if I lose the helmet, it's not the end of the world. Which means we're a bit safer digging down. So the plan is that we let the water drop all the way down to the void. We then use our moss to create a pillar to go down. Then we then build the glass, start the glass platform at the bottom, and then dig up. Okay, there it's going. Okay, we swim up, we get rid of our pickaxe, get rid of our helmet, and then we've just got to very slowly go down and hope that we don't fall into the void. If we do, I guess we have. Oh my god, chat! You know what I almost did? I almost went to set my spawn. Ooh, that could have been bad. Do it. Sleep is for the weak, right? Okay, you know what? The void is a lot, or the lowest build limit is a lot lower than I thought it would be. Or a lot higher than I thought it would be. I thought it was gonna be really far down. Got it. Okay, and then. Okay. Woo. Sleep isn't for the week. It's for the weekend. Yeah, you just can't sleep through the week. Not allowed. Beautiful. Look at that, chat. So we do have a lot of island to break, now that I think about it. But it's fine. That's why we got the haste. Finally sleep tomorrow. I'm gonna go try to sleep today. Oh, I'm so excited. I unfortunately don't think I get to sleep that much tomorrow, because this weekend me and my housemate are gonna be doing deep cleaning the flat. Okay, let's get rid of the moss. There we go. And then we go and get some more glass, black glass. And then we just try and like bridge the platform out as much as possible. Let's swim up. What am I doing? And then we'll be able to fly down, I reckon. I don't trust myself just yet. I'll keep the hat on me, I guess. A couple of those. That's, wait, what am I well, I just, yeah, just craft the golden carrot. Sure, why not? I gotta remember that I can't look at Enderman right now. Okay. 16, let's... 24, let's go 3 stacks. No surprise, Flip/Hoot stream. Not this week, but Flip might have something on Sunday. Ooh, no spoilers, no spoilers. I think the plan will just be to go around. Just keep going around, because we'll put the beacon there. I'm not gonna lie, I thought we had a lot more like build space to work with, but I guess it makes sense that the build height is like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Higher because of the entities, which is fine. I kind of thought that our return gateway would be a little bit higher up, but it'll be fine. I'm not gonna lie, I'm learning a lot. No, I forgot the pickaxe. But this will give us just a safe platform. I'm also hoping we can just make this bigger and bigger and bigger as we want. And then we'll be able to, if we do fall, we can just splat on here. And even if we do die from fall damage, our stuff shouldn't like fall into the void. That's basically what I'm hoping will eventually happen. Damn it, I did it again. Should I watch perks of being a wallflower? Wait! Oh, we got ads starting. Okay, forget that. Forget that. I was going to start talking about Stranger Things. We'll talk about Stranger Things after the ads. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll go this way 2, I think. So what is this now? Yeah, one more over this end. As soon as you gasped, you knew. I'm excited. Levi, welcome back, welcome back. How are you doing? How you doing?
Why don't you bring us potatoes?
And Polo's returned. All the mods back
Mom,
now.
you're always trying to give me potatoes. What is it with you? I just think they're neat.
The boys are back. The boys are backing down. The boys are backing down. We're just about to get ads, but I think afterwards we're going to talk about Stranger Things. So, chat, if anybody hasn't watched Stranger Things, this is your spoiler warning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we go 1 more. 6, 7. The amount of kids like on the trains, like around Christmas, the amount of kids that would just scream 6, 7 on the train, kind of embarrassing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. Never seen it? You've never seen Stranger Things? Stranger Things is good. I love Stranger Things. Mm. You got glass? Your own glass? I do have my own glass. We might have to do at some point alongside this project. We're probably just gonna have to do like a bunch of like glass mining stream. Might even end up having to do some this stream. I don't know. We'll see. Because I want to be safe. Slime is a strange thing. Not a glass prank. We're not doing the glass bottle again. Please, please don't put my base in a glass bottle again. That was hell. You can't instant break glass. Okay, is that now? That does not look sent. That does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It wasn't. I counted wrong. Chat. Surprise, surprise. Slime can't count. I've got no clue that you're hinting. Is somebody gonna prank me with glass? What are we doing? 1, 2. Have you watched the latest video, Levi? I'm just gonna keep now going round. What video? I mapped the end dimension in Minecraft video. This is where I'm building my mega base. So the plan is that right now we're going to put a beacon down so that we can then start mining the end stone, because I want to remove a big island, at least to start with. But at the bottom, I want to do a big layer of black glass so that it's virtually invisible. I'm going to hope it is pretty invisible. Oh! Chat, I lost my helmet. I was wearing my helmet. God damn it. Luckily, nothing else. It was just my helmet and the glass, I guess, but... the risks of working in the end. I will tell you now, chat. This will not be the first and this will not be the last time that I fall into the void this season. This is going to happen a lot, I think, unfortunately. Who is cheersing my death? Chloe? Be careful not to look at Enderman. I don't have my hat on. Well, okay, we lost our helmet. But it's fine, I think. Probably. You know what? This is why I don't play hardcore anymore. Right, let's place the beacon down, shall we? Should we just do it? Let's do it. Let's grab this and then one pickaxe. Silk touch pick. Is a lodestone a transparent block? You know what? I don't know, actually. I need to get rid of this water. Wouldn't you like to know? Wait, I do need I think I'm gonna bring... Okay, I'll just bring these wings then, so I can fly out if... I need to get rid of the water. Take it nice and slow. Take it nice and slow. Whew. You know what? That's very scary. You know what? I don't like working in the end. I don't want to work in the end anymore. I know if I want to do this. 1, 2, 3. Is it 4? I think it's 4. Is that right? That looks quite high. So Stranger Things, yeah. So chat, this is your spoiler warning for the new season of Stranger Things and specifically the finale. If you are intending to watch it, continue at your own discretion. Please, this is your warning. This is your warning. But what did you think? What did you think, Cherry? What are your thoughts on the finale? Because I actually thoroughly enjoyed watching the season. My personal opinions on Stranger Things, like, I don't think it's the most groundbreaking piece of like TV. I think it was when it came out. It was quite fun and quite a new concept, and it was very fun. Very much went downhill. However, I quite liked just the funness of it, you know? Oh my god, I did do this wrong. Chat, I did this wrong. Why don't you tell me? Wait, did I do this wrong? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no, I did do this right. Oh, no, I did do it right. Okay. Oh, no, does a load... I built it off. Oh my god. I blame you lot. I blame you lot. You didn't point it out to me. You didn't point it out to me. God's sakes. You lot are the worst. All your faults. Point what out? That I didn't build the beacon in the right spot. I built it 1 block off. Wait. Oh my god, I got scared. I was like, how have I already lost a block? Okay, unfortunately, the lodestone does not count as a transparent block, so we are going to have to move that, I think. There we go, right. Okay, well, you'll just have to sit there, I guess. You know what I might do? I might keep my headgear on just in case. I feel slightly more confident now, so I think I might actually just put my armor on. However, let's go drop down and put some haste on. Ooh, do I want to do... Maybe we put some a bucket of water down there so that we can, like, drop down without worrying. Hole in the I dug the hole in the wrong spot. That's what it was. Yeah. That's what it was. There we go. We can now jump up and down then. Okay. So, I don't want to carry everything on me. But should we see whether it is survivable? Wait, I didn't do it. Oh my god, my heart. Sometimes I hate server lag. Like that moment of like the flight where like sometimes it doesn't take off. Ah. And things, I think the way they handled Vecna was cheap. Yeah, I think personally, okay, my personal opinion of just Vecna as a whole, okay, it's still not instant mineable, unfortunately, but it's quicker, I guess. I personally liked the series before they introduced like a human as the villain. I liked the idea of just being like this alternate version of Earth that just had these like creepy monsters. I loved that. Why did it have to be a person? Why can't it just be why can't it be a creepy monster? I know like kind of storyline wise and I guess like TV wise, you know, it's a lot easier to write a story when it's just a person because they can add dialogue pretty easily. However, the hive mind seemed to be able to speak anyway, so it seemed to speak English. Should just let that happen. I flew wrong. No, I flew great, thank you. It's just the game. Like, where did they get rock? Okay, so Cherry, the rock, I have heard is one, is talked about in the play. So there's a Stranger Things play, and that's where the rock comes from, but they're also prepping up for a spin-off series. So the rock, I think, is what the Duffer Brothers have said or confirmed will be the spin-off, I think. I have not confirmed it. I heard it through the grapevine. But so we're probably going to be getting a Stranger Things spin-off all about the rock. Yeah. Yeah, so annoyingly, it felt like a plot hole, but obviously they've done it that way so that they can rinse more money, basically. They can continue the franchise. Which I'm not against. Like I said, I don't think it's the most groundbreaking thing. You know, it definitely got worse and worse throughout the seasons. However, I thought it was fun. I liked it. So I'm excited for a spin-off. I think it could be quite fun. But also, like, the hive mind monster design. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a bit of me. I loved that. One of the main reasons that I love Stranger Things was because of the monster design. Chloe, I am going to say no. I personally don't think Elle is alive. However, the whole point of the finale is that you don't know. The emotional ending was attack rate. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Cherry. I felt not emotional towards it. Like, I don't think it was actually done that well. I didn't feel upset or sad or anything. Like, I was just like, oh no. And then it's just going to be longed out for 45 minutes, which I think the ending was long, right? Like the post kind of finale bit, like the kind of ending not credits, but you know what I mean? For the characters, the closing storylines was long, but it kind of had to be because every character had to get their screen time, you know, and kind of like really close off each character. I personally, somebody should have died. Somebody from the main cast should have died. It would have been so much better. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my theory, and I think this would have been gut-wrenching. The most gut-wrenching thing that I thought would be really fun is if if Vecna somehow, because obviously, right, so if you're going to use a death in like in a piece of media, it's got to be used for something, right? And usually deaths are used as forms of like motivation for characters for the future. I think it would have been so cool if there was a scene where Vecna had like, you know, Will's kind of like sorcerer powers had annoyed Vector so much that he put like Joyce, his mum, and maybe either Will or the brother in like you've got to pick one's gonna die. And Joyce being like the mother that she is like, leave me, do it, like type of thing. And then that became like a motivation arc for Will to like come back even stronger. I think that would have been like, I forgot that 8 died. Yeah, but 8, nobody cares about 8. I'm not gonna lie, like she was brought back. Like, cool, it was fun. It was a cool, like, yeah, that's the reason that that one episode made sense now. It's fun and I liked the character and I thought they had a nice dynamic. However, I personally just think that like a main cast should have died 100%. Could have even been like secondary cast, like my Hawk's character, who is still technically like main cast, but like obviously introduced a lot later. I knew they weren't going to do anything to Hopper because they tried to steer us down that already. But I think kind of sentimental, you know, upset vibes. One of the main cast should have gone. Could have been Dustin. I think Dustin would have been like a gut-wrenching character to be killed off. Technically, Elle died. Yeah, but like, again, it's like, we kind of, even going into it, even before like the whole conversation with 8 and Elle, like you were like, well, she's the hero, right? It might be that Elle will die. Like that was just kind of something that I think they needed a shocking death to really like get the emotional punch I think that they wanted, right? I think that would have been, I know they obviously did last season with Eddie, but again, Eddie only stuck around for the season. You don't think she's dead? So my reason why I don't think that I think she is dead is because 8 died. Like 8 bled out. And then later on in Will's story, he was like, oh, you know, the sister far away from the stones kind of what's it called? Like stones power reducing things. She cast her powers. She was dead on the floor. She bled out. Like, I'm sorry. Live that long. Yeah, that's also, that's what I was thinking, Chloe. That's why I think it's just like a nice thing, right? Like, because when the flashback or like the vision or the story came, it was like, she was like sat up against a wall and all this sort of thing. And I'm like, I don't think she could have done that. Like for that long throughout the whole monster fight scene to then leaving. Also, I think the main cast were actually kind of stupid, because they just went back through the gate as if they didn't like break through into a military base and get through the walls. Like, what were you expecting? Just they were just gonna let you back? What? It's stupid. Where were the other demidogs? That was also the other thing. Where were the other monsters in the abyss? Huh? Like, I think there could have, you know, there was a whole cast there. Yes, the finale. Oh my god, the final monster fight. Loved Nancy, one of my favorite characters. Loved Nancy's bit. I was a bit upset because I was like, oh my god, is it going to be her? Is she going to be the cast? Is she going to be one of the cast members that goes? Luckily, it wasn't, obviously. But I was, I loved that. The monster design was very cool, and like having the hive mind kind of come to life as an actual being rather than just the particles and like a kind of, you know, what Billy did. Also the sudden wall. Yeah. So this is the thing about like Stranger Things. I wish they had like a solid plan of what the storyline was gonna be throughout the whole season, or through the whole franchise. They clearly were just hopping season to season, hoping that the storyline, they could just bring things through, because they didn't necessarily like retcon anything from the storyline. Like nothing, they didn't just be like, okay, this didn't happen, but they kind of just twisted things a little bit to be like, oh, you know what, actually we don't want this to mean this anymore, so we're just gonna kind of like change it, you know? And it's like the whole thing of like the erratic energy being above, that was one thing that really annoyed me, right? The erratic energy being above the what's it called? No, I probably should do. Hold on. Let me do. Hold on. Here you go. Right, just in case anybody comes in. Boom. So yeah, the erratic energy just suddenly being above Hawkins' lab when the first 2 seasons was literally all about them going into the Upside Down, into the Hawkins lab. Like, what that, you know, if that was actually a thing that wasn't just added for the storyline in season 5, that would have been so good to like hint at throughout all the seasons, that there was this like energy, but then also there was a wall. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I actually really liked the concept of the wormhole. I thought it was a very fun like addition to the story. However, yeah, a wall just suddenly being there did not make sense. Like, they could have, if they had done the wall from the beginning, just put it there and not explained it until the final season, would have loved that. I know that, you know, I guess they were constantly worried about leaving storylines open, because if they got cancelled, then fans would be like so angry about what things meant. But also, like, that is, I feel like that makes up a good story. You Chekhov's gun it, you know? I did it last season when I put the seed in my head. I put the seed there because I was like, I want the seed to be there. Why not? I don't know what it means. I don't know what it's going to do. But I'm just going to add it and let's figure it out as we go along. Right? You can just drop the nugget of information there and then just like figure it out. You don't have to answer every question by the end of the season. So what was the point of the tunnels? Well, the tunnels... Elvin, welcome in. How are you doing? Hello. How are you doing? I also realized that this spoiler thing is not dark enough, is it? We're gonna do GameBCs. Can we do GameBCs chat? Come on, let me see. Let me see your GameBCs, please. Hold on, I'm just gonna make this. Let's do select font. But how you doing, Elvin? Happy New Year. Oh, wait, I didn't. There we go, that'll do. There we go. But how are you doing? How you doing? We are currently talking about Stranger Things. So I will say, if this is very heavy spoiler territory, if you haven't watched it and you intend to watch the finale, we are discussing everything out loud. We are talking about it all. So just a disclaimer, if you do want to run on by, you are more than welcome to do so. But yeah, we are discussing like crazy. Hold on. Oh, I missed something. I still cannot believe the most gore was with Nancy. Was with Nancy and her fiance forgot his name. Oh, the most gore was with Nancy and Jonathan. When was it gory? I mean, the Vecna scene, the fight, was pretty. That was pretty gory. I haven't seen it. Don't plan to. A lot of people were upset about how it ended. Hey, look, with a series that big, it is never gonna end well. Oh, the Molten Soldiers? Oh, was that even that gory? It wasn't really gore. Like, when people's heads were getting like exploded and like Vecna's arms were going through the bodies and everything, like that was pretty gory. I should probably sell Endstone. But yeah, well, that's what we're discussing, Elvin. We've had a very good stream so far. We've done a 2025 recap. So I put together a little clips video. If somebody wants to do YouTube too, I put it up on my second channel. It's about 4 minutes long if you want to sit and look back at all the silly moments. Most of them are just out of context streams that just do not sound PG at all. It was quite fun. We also did some bingo cards. So at the start of 2025, I wrote a bingo card of some things that I would love to kind of have done within 2025, and we sat and went through them. And then we also put together a 2026 one, which is quite fun. So we shall see how that goes this time next year. we'll look back at the bingo card that we did. I also did on the Discord, I put a blank version of the template that I used or that I created. So if you want to create your own bingo card. But yeah, going back to Stranger Things. I love the concept of the wormhole. I thought it was fun. I think they should have introduced it earlier. Again, with a lot of other things within that series, there was so much stuff where it just like they introduced such large concepts later into the season that if they were actually there and thought out beforehand, they would have been mentioned. Do you know what I mean? 10 stream streak? Oh, damn. Nice, Polar. But yeah, that's my only like real bug. With a series that big, you're not gonna like please everybody. But I think they could have just done it a little bit better. Is the only thing. I'm gonna keep like a couple double chests of this, I think, maybe. I think that might be quite fun. Let's do okay, and then let's just pop down here. No glass. What are you talking about, Polar? You're scaring me. You've mentioned glass and pranks too many times now, and I don't know what you're doing. Another world-ending wormhole to a dimension of crazy. Yeah, I mean, if you want me to like basically say what it is, I can. If you're not gonna watch it, again, massive spoilers to anybody. Basically, what it turned out was that the Upside Down was opened as a worm, like it's a reflect. It's like how do they describe it? They described it really well on the show. But you obviously got like the wormhole, which is that like tube shape, right? The top disc is our world at top, and then at the bottom there's a completely different dimension that they call the abyss. The Upside Down is this top disc, and it's like the space between the wormhole, between the dimensions. And Vecna's idea was to just pull the two dimensions together, crushing them together and destroying Earth. I don't know if I described that well. I described it really well on the show. Thought Steve was going to die at one point before Jonathan saved him. Yeah, they should have killed somebody. I'm sorry, they should have killed somebody. It just wasn't that emotional. Like, it was like, I kind of got all the way through. Like, I think they also didn't really tease it enough, I think, to create an emotional arc for a viewer. I think if they were just constantly kind of teasing, is it going to be this person? Is it? Because there was so much like talk about death, and like it was like I was like, they're definitely foreshadowing it. Like somebody's going to die, but like then they just didn't even really tease it, and it was like, I think they should have to really like play with us a little bit. So the comparisons I've seen to the Weird Magedon? I don't know what that is. Unfortunately, I have a small brain, which is why I like Stranger Things, because they explained complicated scientific concepts with a bajillion metaphors. So Max suddenly being able to walk. Also, Max suddenly being able to see. What? She was blind. She was blind at the end of the previous season. Why was she suddenly like, what? Is a multi-part Gravity Falls finale. Oh, it might be then. Maybe. Stranger Things talk. Yeah, we are talking Stranger Things. Full-blown spoilers. SD, full-blown spoilers. Chat, I might have to make a world eater for this. This is going to take forever. Max limbs heal perfectly as well. Yeah, after being like completely cracked apart. Like, I know that she was in that coma for 2 years. So, like, realistically, yes, it could have healed. But, like, I don't know. I just think it could have done... She should have been, like, permanently, like, blind, personally. I think it would have been a great kind of character arc if she woke up and she still couldn't see. That would be so sad. and like they could have had some fun dynamics between like Lucas and Max, and Lucas trying, you know, kind of understanding that like his partner was blind and the difficulties that can come with that. I think would have been like such an interesting character development. Some things unanswered, like the army found Eric and the teacher along with Vicky, Robin's girlfriend, and Max. What happened to them? Well, by the seams of it, they just kind of captured them. Max, to be fair, Max and Vicky did appear in the end, in that end finale when they came back through to the like Owl World. There was a scene of them getting out, like rolling next to a car, but they didn't show Erica and the teacher. They didn't show what happened, but you just assume that because you saw Vicky and Max, you assumed that they were safe. They were just kind of being held hostage. But also they could have interrogated them a little bit more. You know, again, we didn't see any of that. I know. I don't know. It felt like a season that like storylines went so quickly, but also just like they just didn't have enough time for things. Like, even though each episode was like over an hour and the finale being 2, like it just almost felt like everything that they wanted to do, I guess it was, to be fair, they were given a final season, right? So they were just like, right, we've just got to wrap up everything that we were teeing up in season 4, and just get it all done in one, which is probably why it felt rushed, but also long at the same time. Cherry now. Cherry. They left things, also, I feel Robin and the girlfriend were so lost. I forgot her girlfriend was even in there. Yeah. Again, it's just like things just lacked a bit of depth. And again, I think it's just because time-wise, they just wanted, like, that was 2 seasons worth of storyline, you know? That was 2 seasons worth of storyline. That should have gone. I'm gonna make this. Do we have a bold? Okay, that's a bit better. All being gay felt obvious. Yeah. M-Trix, welcome in. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. How are you doing? I hope you had a lovely start to 2026. We're currently on home SMP and we are digging out the end. I after this one stream, I am 100% world eatering this because my god, this is not fun. Would have preferred if 11 died. So SD, we were talking about this earlier. Also M-Trix, we're talking about Stranger Things spoilers. So if this is territory that you don't want, feel free to run away. It's okay, don't worry. But I personally don't think Elle survived. Like it never was actually confirmed whether it was or not. I just think because like we were talking about in like 8/Callie, just didn't. She was dead. Like there's no way she survived. She bled out on the floor. There's no way that she was actually alive to be able to do all of that so far away. Defo lovely pulling all-nighter for tomorrow exam and then have to go to work. No, we've got an exam on the 3rd of January. What? Jeez. Chat, I forgot to put on replay. Is there even any point now? No. Closure as he's blaming himself. Yeah, 100%. I think that's what it is. Welcome to life, part-time student. Good lord, that is insane, M-Trix. Insane. That must have been the most incompetent Arnie ever. Yeah, they were so bad. They were so bad. I just this is what I'm saying. Like it was 2 seasons worth of content compressed into 1, which is why I feel like there's a lot of criticisms. I'm sitting here critiquing the whole thing. I still liked it. I will still watch it again. I do have a soft spot for Stranger Things. I love it. Give it a couple years, I'll probably binge watch it all. Like, as a franchise, I quite enjoyed it. But I can love something and also critique it. I don't have to kind of anonymously... Anonymously? No. What's the word? Just because I like it doesn't mean that I have to be like, this is the best thing and it cannot be critiqued. I can like it and I can agree that things could have been better. I think it's a good moral to live by. But yeah, there were a lot of things going on there. But yeah, I did love it. I did love it. Despite all the criticisms, I did love it. But I think that's the point of when you have a TV show that's so popular that everybody loves. There's going to be a lot of voices, a lot of critiques. But season 5 isn't your favorite, but it's not bad. Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm the same. Like, it's not my favorite season. It felt rushed, but again, they were given one season. It's what they could do with it, and that's what they did. And sure, if that works, that's what they could do. But yeah, my favorite was the one Billy's season. That's what really got me like so absorbed into this like Stranger Things TV show. Fives, welcome in. How do I have 4 extra slots? They are not real slots. I cannot do anything with them. They just display my compasses and my clock that is in my bundle. So it's just a little mod so I can just see, because like right now it's pointing to where my base, my lodestone, right here. So I can see it. I have one for the Nether and I have one for the overworld. So you are hacking. Is modding hacking? Does it really make a difference if people are allowed mini maps? I personally just don't play with mini maps. So for me, I like using lodestones, which is why I think in one of the most recent updates, I'm so glad that they made it cheaper, because I put lodestones everywhere. I have so many compasses. Who's your favorite character from Stranger Things? Also fives. We are heavy spoiler territory for Stranger Things. If it is something that you are planning to watch and you haven't watched the final season and or haven't watched the finale, feel free to run and scarper. I completely understand. Do not worry. We are fully doing it. Don't care about Stranger Things. Thanks for the head though. Okay, that's fine. That's why I do have it on the screen as well, because I was like, I don't want anybody just to accidentally come in and then we just give out the biggest spoiler ever. Not me thinking Eddie and Billy were the same person. Yeah, this is the problem. Like, they just introduced so many characters and then killed them off the same season. Like, there was just no like actual development. They introduced a lot of new characters, which was needed. You know, they needed new character development and new storylines and everything. But like, it was just obvious that it was going to be one of these new people who was going to die every season. Time TNT. Yeah, I'm just gonna dig for the rest of the stream, I think, and then for my next episode I'm probably gonna talk about creating a world eater, I think, because this is gonna be absolutely insane considering it's not insta mineable. I think your favorite character was Robin. I liked Robin. Sometimes I felt like she was a little bit forced, but I liked her. But I also don't know whether that was Maya Hawke's portrayal or whether... Room, welcome in, how are you doing? Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily... Oh, Nancy. I don't know if I would say Nancy is my favorite character, but I loved Nancy's storyline and her as a concept. I think that is quite fun. So I'd probably say, I would say out of all of them, Nancy. Liked her being a supportive character for Will. Yeah, Robin and Will were really nice this season. You know who actually I think was the best character and like actor throughout all of this? Like Holly. Holly aced this season. Like, obviously it was, to begin with, I was a bit like, wow, they've just kind of veered everything towards her. Feels a bit weird, but actually Holly, like, especially the actress as well, absolutely smashed this season. Just like the whole character development and everything. And it's because, you know, I think she did get the most screen time, which meant that she did have enough time to be able to have a lot of character development, which was quite nice. But should have had it with other characters, like whatever. But yeah, I think Holly absolutely smashed it. And Karen, yeah, oh my god, with the demo dogs, phenomenal, great scene. You're gonna head to bed, night. I'll see you in the future. See you later, Polar. I will see you probably Tuesday. I'm gonna be back to my normal schedule programming of live streams now going forward. So we'll be live again on Tuesday, every Tuesday and Friday. For anybody that does not know, I haven't gotten to know Holly apart from now. Yeah, but I like that. Like honestly, like considering that she was she was hired so young, turned out to be like a really good actress, like really good. Lucas's sister would have been a better choice for the stolen child because she was more character. I think it would have been quite fun if I see what you mean, SD. I think also they could have given her a lot more progression. I think they could have swapped her with maybe like Derek. They're not the same, but they have a very similar vibe that could have worked within the storyline, if you get what I mean. Like that kind of like doesn't care, whatever, I'll be a jerk if it needs them, you know. I mean, they're not the same because Derek was just whatever, but for the sake of us, you know, Derek's position throughout the storyline, Erica definitely could have done that. I do think it's just Erica as like the character was probably too old, but they also could have just rewrote everything. Like what happened to the previous killed people? What, like thingies like Eddie and everyone, or like from the previous seasons? I mean, in what sense? What do you mean? What happened to them? Because they died. I mean, Chrissy. Oh, as in like just who was in the mine? I guess when he kind of got destroyed in the previous season, I guess it just stopped it all. Maybe. You know what? It's a good point, Cherry. It's a good point. They definitely could have used them as like ammunition to build on top of with this season. Yeah, because they did kind of just write that off. They were like, we kill Vecna, now the people that whole season that we were building up to doesn't really matter anymore. We're gonna have to start again. I mean, I guess the whole thing was that like he went like Vecna's reach went younger, I guess, because the mines are more malleable, and probably that's why Erica wasn't used, because they definitely could have. But I think Erica is such a strong character, and also just naturally being older, I think Vecna went, right, we'll just go for young kids like we did with Will to begin with. I also hated the beginning of the season when they just like CGI'd a kid to kind of look like Will younger and just give him a bunch of like extra storyline to make this season make sense. Hated that. This is what I'm saying in the fact that like they should have kind of done a start or a thought of like a season more than just season 1. I don't remember what happened in season 1, but why did they kill the people at the start but not now? Oh, so like the Demogorgons and stuff. Yeah, see, again, it's kind of like, this is what I say, like they clearly started this franchise off with the intention that it's another dimension that has a bunch of monsters that just want to kill and eat them. But then they kind of didn't, and then it's like, oh, actually no, but then now Vecna is a thing that actually L caused and is now controlling them. But did he just want them dead to begin with? Thing is, as well, because the franchise is so long, now, it's, you know, production wise, it's taken so long to produce the seasons. You really can't remember all the details. I was saying that I think I'm gonna wait like a good week or so that we can get some good like recaps or like overviews, or, you know, kind of like good essays, rather than just people just screaming on the internet like I'm doing. Actually kind of putting together like a bit like, okay, so when they mentioned this is what they kind of talked about earlier, because like the wormhole concept wasn't new in the whole franchise. They did talk about wormholes, I'm pretty sure. Season 1 was 9 years ago. Yeah, that's the thing. But also I understand that like the dynamic of TV changed so much within that time frame. You know, prior to that, it was that you would get TV shows every year. Like, it then changed. We also had COVID, which was a huge like change within or had a huge impact on Hollywood. We've also had like a really big push for like more ethical production environments and everything. So that's another reason that things have just taken so long. But I just think, I don't know, they didn't pull back enough, maybe, is what I think. It would have been nice to be like, oh my god, this one thing that was like they hinted about 3 seasons ago is actually so important now. Oh my god, love that. I was wondering what that was for. Do you know what I mean? That would have been really fun. Erica was too aware, probably, because she knew it before. That's true. That is true. Yeah, Holly obviously knew about the not Holly, sorry. Erica did know about the upside down. Your start was like jump scare, 5-second jump scare, 15-second jump scare, but also what happened to the doctor who was on the side who also had quite a bit of power there. Papa? The one that was actually running everything? The random Russian thing? Well, the Russian thing was supposed to be, because they discussed it in the new one. They were trying to use, obviously the army was going to weaponize the Demogorgons for warfare. So they released one of the demo dogs in Russia to attack Russia, I think. No. Russia found their own gateway? So this is what I mean. I need to rewatch it all, like in a big stint, to really just understand the whole story. After the Papa guy, and then rehired him? Oh god, you know what? Actually, I can't even remember that character. This is the thing. This is what it is. This is like, it's such a long franchise that like, so much just goes. Oh wait, the nice guy, the nice doctor. Yeah, he just kind of went on, didn't he? They didn't really close out unless he died. I don't know. That at the also so sick that at the end credit they showed one of the characters that were killed. Did they? Because I know that the end credits were obviously just like a big recap of everything. Oh, in season 1, the poor one, Barb. Yeah, Barb's character was very fun. So that's better. Yeah. Also, okay, another piece of information. Now that I've got a few people to talk to about this, this is where I was like, I don't know if they've mentioned that. Maybe they just haven't mentioned this before, but the information that what? Vermicat? Are you okay? What do you mean? Is Vermin trying to watch stream but hasn't watched Stranger Things and therefore can't actually sit and chat with us? Oh, too much Kate Bush. Oh, okay, yeah. Wow, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. This is part of the stream, unfortunately. But one piece of information that I feel like was clearly supposed to be something, but it wasn't, is Joyce Byers, Will's mum, going to school with Henry? was that discussed before and I forgot? Like, what? That was also just nothing to do with the storyline. I feel like Joyce would have remembered Henry, because Joyce and Henry were both in the play, right? It felt so weird. Like, is that just information that I can't remember them talking about in previous seasons, i.e. last season? Like, I feel like that would have been something. I don't know. I'm so confused. It just really confused me, and I was like, oh, this is going to be an interesting play. Like, maybe there might be a fight scene or something with Vecna, or, you know, a really cool moment between Joyce and Vecna, but, you know, Joyce seeing Henry, or maybe some flashbacks, you know, of maybe Joyce being nice to him once when he was getting bullied. Like, that could have been quite fun as a kind of character development. But then it was just brushed off. And also, was there like Harrington, Steve's dad, I'm assuming it was, who we obviously don't ever meet, but like the whole thing in that corridor was that it was Joyce talking with Harrington. But she was like, oh, you know, something Harrington, but it wasn't Steve. So this is the thing. This is what I don't really get. I feel like that could have been something important. It didn't need to be in there, unless it was just Henry's like memories messing up. Oh, and he's got a new skin. But I felt like that was going to be teeing up to such an important character arc between Joyce and Henry, like especially because obviously he came after Will. Henry also seemed too young to be in school with Joyce, right? This is the thing. Like, it just feels, I don't know, that just feels like a weird thing that just got brushed over, but like would have been so important, you know, for Max to turn around to be like, Joyce, you were in school with him, you were in the play, he was bloody blah. But then we also didn't really see much about the play. Like, again, it's like I feel like they compressed 2 seasons down into 1, which makes sense. It's their final season, but the storyline, like, that probably would have been something. When they revealed that, I fully thought they were going to be like the first love kind of thing, right? Yeah, this is the thing. It felt so much, but also then Henry was like, was he even, when did he become a part of the experiment? You know, like, when was it found out that he was a part of the experiment? Because was he allowed to go to school, or was it later found out that, because when he touched the rock, he was a kid, he wasn't a teenager, so was he just at school with all these powers? That would be a cool concept. I don't know, they could also do that. Maybe that is a part, maybe that is going to be a spin-off, is like Henry at school, and they're going to do the whole like, oh, but actually he was so bullied and we should feel bad for him. Oh, he's a misunderstood villain type thing. Excuse me. What's above you? But yeah, there was a lot of things that just kind of a bit like, ooh, you don't care. Also that, yeah, that's the thing. I think it's just going to be, I don't know. Are they going to do a whole, like, Harry Potter thing? Is that what the sequels are about? Are they about, like, Dumbledore or something? I know he's not a villain, but, like, the prequels going to give us more about Henry? Because they couldn't. Apparently Henry became #1 in 1969 when the killing his parents at 12, which means he would be, like, 40 in season 5. Still too, to be fair, they don't ever say how old like Joyce is, but maybe Joyce is supposed to be 40. Do you know how Henry killed his parents? Honestly, I can't remember. Didn't he like pull their eyes out or something to do with their eyes? That's where the whole eye thing from the later seasons came from. This is the thing, that was season 4 felt very, very forgettable to me. because they just completely flipped the narrative to be like, it's no longer monsters. It's now this complex character development between this man that suddenly appeared. And it's like, cool. I wish it was just monsters that really just wanted blood and there was just a hive mind that was kind of had control over them. But it was also a monster. Why did it have to be a man? Why is a man here? Why was there a man there? Didn't look 40 though, in your opinion? Yeah, I'm assuming it's because he's his memories. So, because we don't ever see him, like, I think he's remembering himself in his 20s when he was killed by L. Right? I'm assuming that's the dynamic. He would have been, so if he became 1 in 69 after killing the parents at 12, then he be without you. So if he was 12 when he killed the parents, then obviously went into the experiments. L was what? 10 maybe? I don't really know how old she was supposed to be when she first came out. Lol. When she first like appeared in the story. So I would assume that Henry was about 20 when he died, and therefore can only remember himself from that age going forward. I would imagine that's what that is. So we've got a Raven here. Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Doing okay.
Oh.
You haven't put a texture on the server.
Oh, I haven't. No, I forgot about that.
Yeah, your head is just purple.
A carve. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I should definitely send that to
Hold still
Abby.
for a second. Hold still for a second. Let me get a good screenshot of that. Yeah. There we go. You took a little bit of finding. I think I went to the wrong.
Did you use the map?
Yes, Slime. I used the map, but I was confused. I went to the green one that was in between the black ones, and I ended up over there somewhere.
Oh yeah, you don't come out. You don't come out here.
Okay, I came out the right one then.
Yeah. So the idea is that my base will be built around this, so that when you come out over, it's actually over there. You'll see the base from the outside. Wherever. Yeah, you'll be see the base from the outside, and then be able to fly over. So right now it's a bit confusing, but this is just to get you back.
You didn't have any arrows.
No, to be fair, I wasn't expecting visitors all the way out here, to be fair, this early on, so... Uh-oh.
To be fair, he looked at me first. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die.
I don't have a weapon on me, sorry. I mean, I can find my sword. Stare at him in the eyes and I'll hit him. He stops moving. Oh, come here.
Come back. Where'd he go?
He's back there. He's back there. Hold on. Wait, I got him. Oh. You stop looking at them all, Raven.
I'm not trying to.
Right, here you go.
He looked at me first.
There you go. Put that on. There you go, right. Get rid of this guy. Wait, no, he's still alive. He's still alive. Hold on. Wait, let me get him. He's running around. There we go,
All
right.
I have are carrots.
I think you're safe. You are safe. You are
all
safe
I have
now.
are cookies. The regen are not great. Oh, thanks. Emmy's shop is out of stock right now, so.
Oh yeah, somebody must have brought
cookies.
them all out. Oh yeah.
Oh, slime.
Hey, I had an idea and it worked. Oh yeah, that's better. That's better. Still Christmassy.
Yeah.
I'll keep that on me.
Resigned to still be Christmassy.
There we go.
Yeah.
But how are you doing?
I'm all right. Playing Split Fiction with Happy, so I was just crying at that game.
Split Fiction. I don't know if I've ever heard it.
Yeah, it's very. What's the one everyone was playing a couple months back?
Split fiction, I'm guessing.
Split fiction. It's like a 2-player sort of
96
story. It's
SD.
two
Oh my
female writers,
god.
like 2 authors, and they're going like this. They end up like in a virtual version of like their creative worlds.
I have
What
never
did you
heard
just
of this.
mutant say? I saw that. Why were you mutant?
It was SD's 96% gay.
Okay.
Just shocked. It shocked me. That was all.
Back.
Yeah, wait, hold on. God, this Raven bird. God, bloody hell. Yeah. Squawk, 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 right? Hi, Raven.
Yeah, cool. Well, but yeah, either way, it was very emotional, and I cried. I've cried twice. I've cried twice at the stupid game now, Happy. It keeps getting me.
It's too emotional. It's too emotional.
Yeah, it's too emotional. It made me cry. Also, I have seen Stranger Things, but I'm only 1 episode and like a quarter into season 5, so.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna want to keep the stream muted then.
Yeah. No, I saw the Stranger Things spoilers, so I have had it muted.
Yeah, we have just full blown just talking about everything, all the concepts and everything. It's pretty good. It's fun. I'll tell you now, it's not incredible, but if you like the franchise, it's fun to continue watching. That's how I felt about it.
Yeah, no, I think for my perspective, they're like Stranger Things has some great moments, but there are also sequences that I'm like, I don't care.
Yes. Oh yeah. Season 5.
Like, there'll be like a good moment, and it's like, yeah, and then there'll be a bit that's like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Season 5 is one of those where I was just saying it's not spoilers, but like I'll tell you now, it does feel like it should have been 2 seasons amount of storyline. But obviously it's because they only got given 1 more season, so clearly they just needed to wrap everything up. So it does feel a little bit rushed, despite every episode being like an hour and a half to 2 hours long. Like,
yeah, I started to watch one the other day, like while I was just doing some creative building, and I was like, before I take my cash to the vet, but I was like, I've got like an hour and a bit, it'll be fine. And the next thing I know, it was the time. It was like a minute before the vet appointment, and I was like, oh right, gotta go.
Oh god. Yeah, I mean, see, the finale I think is over 2 hours, so.
Oh gosh, okay. Well, I definitely
it's like a film.
Before I have to take the cat to the vet then.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, it's one of those. It has its plot holes. It is what it is. I quite like the franchise, so I'm having fun with it. But just because I love something doesn't mean I can't critique it. So I'm gonna. That's what we've been doing. We've been just.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel.
Yeah, we're all saying. You know, oh, but we all really like it though. Oh yeah, but no, I do actually like it. But and then just goes back into it. But also,
I feel like
there are things that are bad.
Like Ellen Hopper have had the same freaking argument like since season 2. They're still having the same argument, and it's like, guys, please. Every time they're on screen, I'm like, oh, they're having the same argument again. Go great. I've heard this one before.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't think it's not as prominent throughout the season.
Okay, that's good, because the first episode, they have the same argument like 3 times, and I'm like, come on, guys, chill out, like, please.
Yeah, no, it comes up through obviously throughout it, but it's not prominent that much, so I wouldn't worry.
Still though, like I feel bad for Elle's character. I feel like she's not my favorite of the characters. Like, I'll see if she has anything interesting to offer to season 5, I guess. But that's oftentimes she gets sequences on screen. And I'm like, cool, yes, you have the powers. That's good.
Yes, yeah.
Cool. You thumbs up. You got this, sweetie.
You can do this.
Yeah, yay. No, I'm there for like Robin and Steve and stuff. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, you're like Robin this season. I think if you're there for Robin, cool. you'll really like.
Oh, and Nancy, I love Nancy.
I love Nancy. We were just saying favorite characters. I was like, I don't know if I actually have a favorite, and then I was like, oh, actually, I do really like Robin. Not Robin, sorry, Nancy. But I don't know if she's my favorite. Yeah. I don't think I like any of them enough to be my favorite. But
they'll have a cool moment, and I'll be like, yes, you're my favorite. And the other one will have a cool moment. I'm like, yes, you're my favorite. Yeah. Like, yes, you're my favorite. And it's I'm like, Dustin is great. I love Dustin's character. And
SD said hot take. Hot take or not, 11 is a plain character and does not have anything other than powers for her. I think that's very true. Like,
oh yeah,
as a
powers, and she's in love with Mike. Does she have any
there's
other character
no
traits?
depth.
Is
There's
there
no
anything
depth.
else?
Well, they had some fun with her in like season 3 with like the mall and like her with Max and everything, and then it just kind of
Yeah, exactly. They had some fun stuff. Oh, you know what? I watched a short the other day, talking about that and the fact of like they were gonna have in season 3 they were gonna have Max like, you know, oh, be gone for the summer in quote marks because they like people didn't really like her character. Because originally they were gonna do like another love triangle with Mike and Ellen and Max. That was gonna be like a love triangle thing. And so they were gonna have their whole plan was to like have Ellen and Max be enemies. But then they noticed that like the actors had like good chemistry together, and they were like, okay, maybe we don't have Max leave and we do like a little friends plot thing. And like I'm glad they did because like that would have been so sad. Like
just the only other main like female
the
dynamic
only
in that,
female
and it's
character.
just
Well, you know,
each
like,
other.
women can only be enemies over boys. That's you know, they've got to fight each other. They can't. Yep.
But no, it's a good watch. I enjoyed. I also quite liked the delayed release. I don't know. To be fair, we haven't spoken about that chat as a concept of the delayed release because I'm assuming you waited, Raven, until everything was released to watch it all.
No, actually, I had no real rhyme or reason. I just was like, oh yeah, I probably should watch that. And like my friends, I think, got together, like that are all in my city, like got together, a couple of them, and like did like a watch of it, at least some of it, I think, or all of it. I don't remember. Maybe they watched a couple episodes. I don't know. Either way, they did that. But it was a day. I think I was streaming that day or something. So I was like, sorry guys, I didn't kind of come to that. So really, it was just a fact of like I was like, oh, maybe I should watch that at some point, and then yesterday? Day before yesterday? I don't know. There was a day that it was like, oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna sit here
and watch it.
Build it. So I might as well start it.
Yeah, I think I quite enjoyed the being able to. I usually don't try to watch stuff when it comes out. I'm very much a person that's like, I don't want to wait. I'll unless it's a thing that we're making it the thing that we all like. I meet up with friends to watch it each week. Like I've done that with Alien Earth and we made it a thing. But I quite liked this. I don't know if I've seen a drop. The concept of like 4 episodes here, 4 episodes. Wait, did Arcane do a drop? Season 2? Or am I?
Yes.
They did, yeah.
Different things have done different drops. Like that isn't a new concept.
The first one, yeah, but I think it's like it's obviously
also,
the most high profile now.
I think had a delayed release as well. So like different things have had delayed releases.
Yeah. But this is the first time that I've properly like been like, you know what, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it all, and it's quite fun to hypothesize. I think is what was quite fun. I think somebody likes you, isn't it? Someone's staring at you.
Oh my gosh, do I have an admirer?
Yeah. See? She's staring.
Aww,
every time you look over, they look away. Nope.
Oh, okay. We embarrassed them. They had to walk away.
Oh,
absolutely. Whole like real love triangle would mean they all have feelings for each other. Yeah. Whenever people say love triangle, it's not. Most times, it's not an accurate love triangle. Like, give me a real love triangle with their. Give me a real love triangle. They're all in love with each other, kind of, and they've got this tension. It's like who, and then they realize that it's okay, and they can just be in a beautiful polyamorous relationship together, happily ever after.
Agreed. Unfortunately, I don't think they could have done that with Stranger Things, but it would have been great as a concept.
Oh, not necessarily Stranger Things, just like as a storyline. That's what I want to see. Show me more of this.
Oh, right. You actually came right towards the end of the stream, so I might wrap up. I think.
Oh, cool.
Because I have to do it.
Wanted some help. Happy went to make dinner, so.
Okay, yeah. I have been chipping away at this, and then I have realized that I'm just gonna blow it all up with TNT because I hate this. So, but I'll do that for a video. That'll make a fun video, I think. So,
yeah, it's gonna take a while. If you need help, I happen to be a demolitions expert.
we could try and do a bit, maybe. Wait, you end stream? You don't stream 24/7, 365? Yeah, I'm streaming all the time. Happy says, "Oh, are you being gremlins over here?" Yes, we're always being gremlins. Right,
sure, you're so tall.
Chat. No more Stranger Things spoilers. I've removed the warning.
Happy.
Oh my god, it's Happy.
That's all he is.
Oh my god. Hey, Happy.
Yeah. Do you have a name
How was dinner?
tag?
What did you make? No, I don't think I have a name tag. Oh, he's gone.
Did he walk away?
Yeah, he walked away.
Shame. Shame. For shame. For shame.
But yeah, right. Okay, I am going to deafen then, and I'll raid all out, and then I'll come join you for a little bit in the.
Well, bye-bye, Slimes chat. Nice to see you guys.
Yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Right, chat, we're going to wrap up here. It's getting close to 10, which is when we usually wrap up. And over this weekend, me and my housemate are planning to deep clean and gut the house. So I need my sleep. Otherwise, I am going to get sleepy. Let's have a look out to raid, though. Let's see. Who should we raid? Actually, wait, let's not do that. Let's close that and open up this. Pull this over here. There we go. But yeah, chat, we're going to end here. I will be live again on Tuesday. We're going to go back to our normal schedule. Every Tuesday and every Friday, we will be live. Ooh, let's have a little look who is live. Oh, Rabbit's live. Cow's live. Nuke is live. Murder Train tomorrow night. You know you wanna. I will have to see. However, that would be very fun. That would be very fun. Let's go. You know what, let's go over to Geeky Misfits. I can't remember how I know Geeky Misfits, but let's head on over there. We'll raid on over to her. Wabbit. I was thinking Wabbit, but I think I went to Wabbit last time I raided out. So let's go to Geeky. Misfits. Start that raid up. Right. Chat, we are going to be heading on out. So thank you so much for such a great start to 2026. It's been very, very fun. It's been so nice to look back at 2025 though, and seeing all the fun that we got up to. And remember that we do have the video is up on YouTube if you want to rewatch it whenever you want. But yeah, we are going to raid over to Geeky. And have a lot of fun over there. I will sorry SD, but yeah, we will be live again on Tuesday. I don't know what we'll do, maybe more home SMP, maybe some slime SMP, maybe even some Last of Us, who knows. But there is the raid message. Make sure to copy and paste that into Geeky's chat when we get over there to let her know that we've arrived. If you haven't already, there is a link to my socials in chat or on my about page where you can go to my Twitter, Instagram. I'm on TikTok as well. I'm on YouTube as well, where obviously I post semi-regular let's play videos from Home SMP. So if you'd like to send that, if you want some more slime content, go check out them over there. We just released a new one just before Christmas, all about mapping out the end. But yeah, thanks so much everybody. Have a lovely weekend, whatever you're up to, and I will see you all on Tuesday. Goodbye everybody. Love you all. Bye 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 bye.